Thank you, Lucas Phytos. I know I'm gonna get a good night's sleep. I just want to come online for a little bit before I get some sleep. Got a nice haircut. You're on vacation. Thank you, RZA. Thank you, man. I was nervous this whole time getting my haircut. I wasn't sure if this guy was going to do a good job. He actually did a pretty good job. Because I'm in a strange city. Who just said that? Man, he said he fell asleep. Spitfire, Dusiwa. Thank you, man. Why am I not exploring? Because I'm tired. And I'm also under the weather, so I'm getting my body a chance to recover. Thank you, Dusiva, Lucas, and Spitfire. Thank you. And you know, I got this. Thank you, Mel B. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you, Kirill. So I have this one viewer. Among the many viewers who really care about the channel, I have this one viewer. He texted me today after this live stream. Man, he was like, yo, I better not see you stream again outside when you're he actually said I don't want to see you stream again on when you're sick. I'm not gonna say everything else he said to me, man, but yeah, I'm not feeling 100%. I look fine though. Haircut came out well. I gotta take care of myself. Thank you, Kirill. Happy Friday, everybody. It's Friday. It is Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. They did not use a bow, man. Come on, man. I paid $14 for this haircut. If they used a bow, I could have done this myself. Thank you, Laura. Happy Friday. Thank you, Colette and Laura. So Colette, is your vacationing starting now or is it ending? Which one is it? I got a trusted barber, but he's in Shenzhen. I'm on the road. So I had to go to a brand new barber today. You know what I did? I took out one of my videos, my old videos. It was like, make my hair look like this. Beautiful. Thank you, 81. Thank you, 81 No Limit. Thank you. Tim, yes, I plan to go to Taiwan, China, man. I'm absolutely gonna go. Very soon, actually. I might go very soon. Thank you, Daniel. I'm actually go very soon. Yeah, I'm sick, man. I'm not sick, but I've had a lingering cough for the last few days. Thank you, Mel B. For the bear, thank you. What is up, everybody? What is up? I just want to talk to y'all a little bit before I go to bed. I'm trying to get up early tomorrow. Do an early live stream, like a little bit earlier than usual, so that people who go to sleep early. I'm gonna try. No promises. No promises. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Thank you, Laura, for sharing. Please share this live stream. I know, Juan. I do. Thank you, Ian. Look at that. Thank you, Ian. I like that. I like that duck. Thank you, Ian. Dude, I don't know what it is I have, but I'll tell you what I don't have. Look at this. Thank you, Sonny, and thank you, Josu. What I don't have is COVID. That I do not have. Took the COVID test, and I do not have COVID. Thank you, Sonny Johnston. I have no COVID. No COVID whatsoever. Thank God. So that's good. That's good. Thank you, Annis. I appreciate you. So I think I just have a cold. You know what I'm saying? I think I just have a cold. That's all. I don't think I have strep throat. I don't think I have the flu. Thank you, Hufflepuff. So I think I just have a cold. You know what I mean? So I actually was about to go to the massage parlor tonight. But I kind of didn't want my cough to maybe get the masseuse sick. You know, thank you, Sweet Tooth. So I didn't want to get the masseuse sick with my coughing. So I was like, nah, I'm going to stay in. But this is the good news right here. Check this out. Negative COVID test. I'm negative for COVID, so that's good. No COVID. I don't want that funky ass COVID, man. That ain't good. Thank you, L. Thank you, Dakota. Thank you, L. Yeah, I did. I did just get a haircut about an hour ago. $14. Oh, he said he said he thought I was pregnant. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Man, I want to come to Korea, man. I do want to come to Korea. I want to come to Korea and stream in Korea. Thank you, L. I want to come to Korea bad. But here's the problem, man. I don't speak the Korean language, man. I only speak American and I speak Chinese. So how's that gonna go? How am I gonna go to Korea when I don't speak Korean? You know what I'm saying? How am I gonna even order at the restaurant? Do they speak English in Korea? Like the general population, do they speak any English? You know what I mean? I know I sound kind of rough. I know. Yeah, I had to get a nice haircut, man, because I'm trying to do my live streams. They speak English in Seoul. I'm gonna go to Korea. I'm gonna go check out Korea. Cause I hear the nightlife in Korea is crazy. And Americans don't need a visa to go to Korea. Thank you, Des. Y'all want to see my room? My room's kind of messy though. Y'all want to see my $19 room? Oh man, I shouldn't even show it to you, man. This room dirty as hell, man. This room is dirty as hell. It is so messy. Man, y'all want to see the room? But don't judge me, though. Thank you, L. Thank you, Des. Y'all want to see the room? Hold up, man. It's real dirty, though. It's real messy. This room is real messy. Show you? I'm show y'all, man. Please share this live stream, everybody. Hit that share button, please. Please hit that share button. I'm going to show it to y'all. All right, watch this. I'm watching TV right now. Our room's kind of messy. This room is $19, man. So it's a cheap-ass room, so don't be judging. I'm standing on the corner over here. So I got a little twin bed room. I got 2 beds. I actually like to have 2 beds whenever possible, because that way I could sleep on one bed and I could put all my crap on the other bed. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times they don't have big desks at all the cheap-ass hotels that I'm staying in. So I actually like to have a 2 beds. So I have 2 beds this time. This room is $18.50 a night. Thank you, Glizel. $18.50. You got a little table right here, okay, where you can see it hardly fits all my crap. But you got a table over here with 2 chargers that don't even work. These things don't even work for some reason. Okay? So $18.50, you get a little thing in the middle. That charger works, thankfully. You get a second bed, which I'm not sleeping in. I'm just putting all my stuff here. And if you come over here, the sink is right here. So here go the sink. The sink is like this is the sink right here. It's a single sink. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the window in a second. They do have a window actually, but it's kind of weird because I always get the cheapest room. So this is only $18.50. So this is technically a no window room, but you got AC, central AC over here. You got a place to put all my luggage, all my stuff, and then the toilet is not that big, but it's a Western toilet, of course. I would never live in a hotel with a squat toilet, so it's a clean place with a Western toilet, and then the shower is actually pretty spacious. It's a pretty big shower. Nice little rain shower. $18.50 a night. $18.50. Now here's the window. They actually do have a window right here. But the window points to the hallway. So you probably can't see this clearly, but that's the hallway outside. So This is considered a no window room, even though there is a window. I don't want to open it up because people be smoking outside in the hallway. I don't want the smoke to get in. So this is my room here. $18.50. This is my second night here. You got central AC. It don't and it's no, everything's pretty good. I sleep pretty well. The bed is pretty comfortable. You got everything you need. You got everything you need. So there's really nothing to complain about. Hold on one second. Nothing to really complain about, man. This is the type of room I love to stay in. Cheap, very cheap. I sleep well at night, knowing I'm not wasting a bunch of money on a place I'm just sleeping in. Because when I'm on the road, I try to keep costs down as much as possible. So $18.50 a night. Thank you, Jim. I think this is the cheapest hotel room that I've stayed in since I started streaming on this trip. This is probably the cheapest room, actually. Yeah, I think this is the cheapest room I've stayed in since I started streaming on this particular trip 40 days ago. So I've been on the road for like 41 days already. I know, Colette, I'm always on the road because I'm trying to show you guys as much of China as possible. So this is why a lot of times when you're sitting in an enclosed space, like you're in a train or something, it's easy to get sick because you're always in an enclosed, you're in a lot of trains, a lot of airports. Thank you, Miss Lala. Thank you. I don't feel like I look like any celebrity, man. I look like myself. Oh, Too Tall, brother. Thank you, Shayna. Thank you, sir. Too Tall. I was just showing people what my $18 hotel room looks like. I was just taking people around my hotel room, show them what it looked like. $18 room. Very cheap room. Thank you, Relic Hunter. Thank you, L. I appreciate that. Man, it's kind of... I gotta go check out your profile after, man. I like your profile photo. Thank you, Relic Hunter. I know I have a mask. Thank you. Hey, happy, man. I'm gonna show it to you guys. For all the people that just came in, this is what my $18 room looks like. It's a little bit messy. I ain't gonna get up again. I'm just gonna show it to you real quick. Thank you, Law Dog. This is what an $18.50 room here looks like in China. $18.50. See, if this is in Japan, $18.50 will get you hardly a capsule hotel. You would have to sleep in a capsule hotel in a tube. You would have to sleep in a casket, basically. I mean, it's clean, but it's a capsule hotel. Whereas here in China, man, I'm in a city of 11 million people. Thank you, Slay. There's 11 million people out here that lives in this city. Thank you, Pom Pom and Slay. And I still get to, have my own hotel room with a TV. So I'm going to go ahead and skip this is why I haven't made it out to Japan yet, by the way. It's because of the cost over there. You know what I'm saying? It was because of how expensive it is to live out there, to stay in a hotel there, to pay for the food. So this is the reason why I haven't made it out there yet. But I will soon, though. I will soon. Thank you, Pen. You like the way I speak? Well, I'm under the weather right now, so I'm like, my voice is messed up. Man. Please share this live stream, everybody. Hit that share button. What am I watching on TV, man? I'm watching this TV show that came out 2 years ago. I'm watching it for like the third time. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Debbie. You guys know this Chinese actor right here? Watch this. You guys know this guy? Y'all know this guy right here? You guys know him? You guys know him? Some of y'all know him. Thank you, Debbie. Some of you guys know him. Man, that ain't me. But he fine. He said he fine. This is actually a crime show right here, man. I'm telling you guys this. I was about to go to the food market tonight, and then I realized it was a 30-minute Uber ride. and it was kind of musty outside because it's been raining all day. I was like, man, I'm gonna stay my ass in. I was like, I'm gonna stay my ass in and just chill this evening. Thank you, Laugh Till. Thank you, Blank Page. What up, everybody? I don't know his name. I don't know. I forget what his name is. See, look. I'm gonna show you guys something right now. Look at this. Look at this right here. This is Chinese Central TV. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this. Thank you, Connie D. Look at this. I just had dinner. I had dinner after this, but watch this though. Colette, no room service, man. This is a cheap ass hotel room service, man. Come on, Colette. Becky Ridge, thank you. This ain't the Marriott. This ain't the Saint. This ain't the Ritz Carlton. This is not the St. Regis. She said room service, man. Room service, my ass, man. Come on, Colette. Room service, man. Stop tripping, man. Room service, man. We lucky to have a room for $18. You said room service. You do get robot service though, so if you order some delivery, they will bring it up. They will bring it up for on a robot. She said room service, man. Watch this right here. Watch this. Look at what's on TV right now. Look at I had dinner already. But I didn't stream it though. I see $18. You better get your ass down to the lobby and get it yourself. Watch this right here. Well, look at the TV right now. Look at this. Y'all see this right here? That's an American movie that they're playing on TV called Midway. This movie came out like 2 years ago. They playing this on the TV, on Chinese Central Television. They playing this American movie. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys, man. They play American movies all the time on Chinese Central Television. When do we ever play any Chinese movies on our TV channels back home in America? When do we ever do that? You know what I'm saying? When do we ever do that? What up, Glossy Girl? What up? No, this one is not dubbed. I see the subtitles on the bottom. It's not dubbed. Oh, no, it is dubbed. Oh, that's weird, man. That's weird. So it is dubbed in Chinese. Thank you, Stan. Thank you, Des. Thank you, Glossy Girl. So anyway, for everybody who's watching right now, you know I'm under the weather. I've been under the weather for the last, really, the 3 days. I took a couple of COVID tests. Thank you, RB. Thank you, Glossy Girl. And I'm happy to say that I'm negative for COVID. So I think I just have a cold. Thank you, Conchita. Glossy Girl, thank you. So tonight, I just decided to stay in my room and just let my body recover. Because there's a lot of people who really care about the channel, man. They've been reaching out to me the last couple of days, especially after this morning live stream. They've been reaching out to me, telling me to relax and not work so hard and let my body recover. I've gotten a lot of messages, both text messages, WeChat messages, Discord messages, and TikTok messages from people who really care about the channel, telling me to rest, to just chill out a little bit. Thank you, Blank Page. Thank you, Lisa Ann, man. I know I needed to get some rest. That's why I'm just chilling out here in my room. I'm talking to you guys for a little bit, watch some movies, and then I'm going to go to bed when I feel tired. Right now, I still feel pretty good. I had a big dinner. I had a very big dinner. Oh, man, I got a haircut. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Hannah. Finally got that haircut. All y'all telling me to get that haircut. I finally got it today. $13.85. Thank you, Hannah. And thank you, Sweet Sweet, for subscribing. Man, artwork. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I am OCD, actually. How'd you know that? Man, I appreciate that, Glossy Girl. How'd you know that? I am OCD. How'd you know that? How can you tell? I appreciate that, Sylvia. How could you tell I'm OCD from this dirty ass room that I'm in? Everything is a mess. How can you tell? Thank you, Laugh Till. Thank you, Teresa. Man, I repeat everything because we got people coming in and out of the stream, man. You talk about repeating everything. This person is repeating everything, saying Kamala Harris will win. That is a message. That is what's it called? Being repeated in my room right now. What up, Dream? What up, Dream? Yeah, no politics. No politics in here. Hey, y'all excited it's Friday? Jane, yeah, I'm under the weather. My voice is messed up, but I sound better though. I feel a lot better. I just need to, I probably, hopefully, one more night of rest. I'll be good tomorrow morning. Thank you, Louisa Chan. Thank you, Glossy Girl. Thank you, Kay Gordon. Thank you, James Stalker. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Man, I appreciate you, Zen Chef. Hey, look, Zen Chef is here again. Y'all gotta follow Zen Chef. You gotta follow Zen Chef, man. He makes great content for TikTok. Y'all gotta follow him. Zen Chef. So anyway, y'all excited for the weekend? Thank you, L. Thank you, Des. L, did you just change your profile photo again? Did you just change your profile photo just now? Man, I'm telling you guys this. I'll be looking at the profile photos. I see your profile photo, Mel B. I see that profile photo. Yeah, I got a cut. Thank you, El Chivero. Man, have a great night, R.I. Thank you, Rochester. Thank you, Sierra. Thank you, Rochester. First time you see me in bed. Well, that's because I'm always working. That's damn, who's that? Man, thank you, Linda. Man, what is up in the south side of Chicago, man? Thank you, Linda. Airport right now. I did not go to the spa. The reason I didn't go to the spa is I didn't want to, like, have this cold infect my masseuse. You know what I'm saying? Because she gets paid to do a job. I didn't want her to get infected just because she has to be in the same room as me. Thank you, Miss Terry. Thank you, Miss Terry. I didn't want to infect somebody for being in the same room as me. You know, thank you, truly, just because they get paid to do a job. So I'm going to go when I'm better. Well, I'm going to go when I'm recovered. Thank you, Karen. Hello, Pamela. Thank you, Mel B. Thank you, Mel B. What's everybody up to right now, man? Y'all at work? What's everybody up to? Y'all at work right now? I'll see you later, Mel B. Take care. I promise you guys, I'm gonna be back on my feet in the when it's Friday evening. Day off, like that. Watching me, I love it. Just got out of bed, took off today. Man, y'all lucky. Thank you, Evie. Man, y'all lucky. See, you in bed, watching me in bed. Look, everybody listen to this, though. The summer is coming to an end. It is already mid-August, so the summer is already almost over. I'm going to be honest, man. I'm not going to miss summertime because streaming in the summer is real tough. You are sweating your balls off over here. Like, you are working. I mean, you're getting blasted by the sun every single day. You're getting scorched. You're losing tons of liquid every single day when you're walking out in the sun. So I'm not going to miss the summer. I'm looking forward to streaming in the winter. I'm looking forward to streaming for the fall and frankly for the winter, man. This summer has kicked my butt. I'm ready for the fall. Just like Glossy Girl was saying, I'm ready for the fall, man. This summer has kicked my butt, man. I've been on the road this whole summer, man. Like it's been rough. It's been rough, y'all. Thank you, Nana. Thank you. Winters in China is pretty much the same as the winters in America because the two countries are pretty much on the same horizon on Earth. So if you think about my home, thank you, Ian. So if you think about my home in Shenzhen, that's roughly where Miami is. That's why the weather is the same as Miami. Where I am right now is basically where Chicago is. So it gets terribly cold in the winter here where I am in Shijiazhuang. And then in the summers, it's actually pretty hot. So, and also this is the place in China where like the air quality isn't the greatest. The air quality isn't the greatest. Um, they got a lot of factories here. Thank you, Laugh Till. Thank you for the bear. They got a lot of factories out here. A lot of smog out here in northern part of China. Oh man, I'm watching. Look at this movie right here, man. I'm watching this movie Midway. Man, they be wilding out here. Man, this movie is wild. Man. Thank you, Sweet Tooth. I appreciate it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I thought about streaming from dinner, but I was like, I'm gonna eat dinner in peace one day. I know, Laura. I know. Look, let me tell you guys my stance on doctors and medicine. Okay, and I know some of you guys are watching and you guys are in the medical industry, so I'm gonna tell you guys my stance on this. Okay, I don't like going to the doctors, and I don't like taking medicine. Thank you, Melissa B. I like to fight off these diseases, common colds, with my immune system, which is not a good idea because I'm suffering right now. Thank you, Liv. I hate going. I'm afraid of the dentist. I don't like going to the doctor, and I don't like putting pills in my body. So usually, like whenever I've had COVID in the past, I don't have COVID now, but like I have a cold or a flu. I just suffer. I just suffer. Thank you, Dream Inc. Yeah, that's what I do, man. I just suffer. That's all I do. I just suffer like an idiot. You know, I should go to the doctor. I should get some medication. I don't. I just suffer. Well, thank you, Colette, for the whale diving. Thank you, Colette. I love the whale divings. I should make that one of my goals one of these days, man. I love the whale divings. Thank you, Colette. I just suffer. And you know, I remember this joke that Ronnie Chen made. That's like one of my favorite jokes. Because so many of my friends are doctors. My best friend Sam, he's a doctor. My friend Oliver, he's a doctor. A lot of my classmates, they're all doctors. To be a doctor in the Chinese American community is a great badge of honor. It's a great badge of honor in the Chinese American community to become a doctor. But here's the problem. Our parents who really want to see us become doctors, this is the Ronnie Chen's joke. It's such a good joke. Our parents who really want us to see us become doctors are also the people who are least likely to go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? So they always be saying, I'm not going to no doctor, man. They gonna charge me. I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna fight this off. And yet they want all their kids to become doctors. You know what I'm saying? They want all their kids to become doctors. You should watch that bit from Ronnie Chen, man. It's really funny. All of us want to become doctors, and yet our parents don't ever want to go to the doctors. You know what I'm saying? They just want us to take other people's money, but they don't want to spend their own money on going to the doctors. I'm telling you guys. You saw that, right? You saw that bit from Ronnie Chen. That was funny. Oh. I mean, I think I have decent health insurance. I used to have the best health insurance in the world, man. When I was working at my old company and I was living out here in China, I had this health insurance called the expat health insurance, where basically I can get healthcare anywhere in the world and they will reimburse me. Basically, when I used to work at the company, I had very good health insurance. And even when I came to China, I had even better health insurance. But the thing is, it was such a waste of money because I never went to the doctor one time. I also had dental. And I also had vision. Never used it one time. Never went to the doctors one time. Never went to... Thank you so much, Oregon Terry. Thank you. I never went to the doctor one time. Never went to the dentist one time. Never went to a vision doctor one time. Just wasted. It was just totally wasted. Thank you, German girl. Totally wasted. I'll tell you guys what I will do, though. Thank you, German girl. Thank you, William Bab. When I go to Thailand this autumn to go stream, I'm still figuring out the dates. When I go to Thailand this autumn to go stream in Thailand, I am going to get a full physical in Thailand at the Bumrungrad Hospital, one of the best private hospitals in the world. I'm going to get a full physical there. I'm going to get all my tests done. I'm going to get my blood work done. I'm going to get my urine, my stool, everything. I'm going to get everything done when I'm at the Bumrungrad Hospital, a full physical head to toe. And I might get a colonoscopy when I'm there because I have a family history of this stuff. So all that is to say, man, I got a lot to do when I go to Thailand. I'm gonna be getting and the reason I will tell you guys, a lot of Americans might be asking, why do you go to Thailand to do this? Well, the reason I go to Thailand to do this is because in 2020, when I was in Thailand at the beginning of COVID, thank you, Pepper, for the massage. Hey, I didn't get a real massage, but I appreciate that massage. I got bit by a cheetah. This is a real story. So when I was in Thailand in 2020, I got bit by a cheetah. When I was at the zoo, I got bit by a cheetah. I'm not even joking. I got bit by a cheetah. Okay? Because I was at the zoo and I paid to pet the tigers. I'm serious. This is a true story, Laura. I have photos to prove it. So when I was at the zoo, I was at the zoo in Chiang Mai where you could pay $300 and you could touch the tigers. I don't know if they still have it, but I gladly paid $300. I touched all types of tigers, baby tigers, big tigers. One of them that you could touch was a cheetah. Well, this cheetah bit me, but it wasn't that hard. It only scratched my skin. It wasn't that bad. So I had to get a rabies shot. It was actually 5 shots. I had to get rabies shots because I wasn't sure what kind of business this cheetah was on. So I had to get the rabies shots. This was my glimpse into the healthcare system in Thailand. It was amazing. Oh my God, I've never been to a hospital like that before in my life. It was like a hotel. Everything was fast. You didn't need a referral. You didn't need a prescription. You didn't need to do anything. I just showed up, told them what I wanted, paid for it, and they just did it. And it was cheap. It opened my eyes to the possibility of what real healthcare that is like super affordable and accessible looks like. So ever since then, I've been trying to get all my medical work done whenever I go to Thailand. Like, you can get all types of things done over there. I think they take certain American insurances as well. I don't think they take Medicare or Medicaid, but they take a lot of private insurances as well. But the thing is, you don't need any referrals. You just show up, you tell them what you want, and they will do it. It's crazy. Dental work, vision work, surgeries, plastic surgery, everything. Thank you, Retta. I know South Korea is like that too. So this is why for me, when I go to Thailand this autumn, I'm gonna get all my work done, like all my physicals. I wanna make sure my body is okay, and I look forward to that, man. I'm gonna be getting a colonoscopy. Thank you, Amaze. I'm gonna be giving out some colonoscopies when I'm there. Shit. Oh man. Yeah, I will be going to Malaysia. I'm sorry, Nurse Ratchet. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry, Nurse Ratchet. I had to. I don't have a fever at all. I feel fine. I'm just my voice is also slowly coming back. I just have this nasty dry cough. I don't have a fever. I don't have body aches. I don't have chest pains. I just have this nasty cough. Thank you, Lisa D. So I don't know, man. It's been bothering me, but I'll be alright. I know, homie. I got a little cut, man. Thank you, Dez. I got a nice little cut. I know I need a nurse. I need some female companionship. That's what I need. Thank you, Annis. I need some female companionship. No, I don't need Obamacare, man. Get that shit away from me. I don't need no Obamacare. I'm just playing. I'm just playing, man. I need some Obamacare. I need some but I need some female companionship. You know, I need like a hug. That's what I need. That'll cheer me up. I need a hug. You know? Thank you, Annis. Y'all is my companionship. Y'all is my companionship, though. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Thank you. Oh, Colette, thank you. Thank you for the bear. I kind of want to touch the bear. Thank you, Dream Inc. I want to touch the bear. Dude, I don't know how TikTok does this, man. These like gifts that hug you and get on your head. It's amazing. It's perfect. It sits on your head perfectly. Thank you, ThinTech. I love it. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, ThinTech. See, here's the thing. I wanted to chat with you guys before I go to sleep when I get tired. The problem is I'm not tired at all. So I'm just going to stay on for as long as I'm not tired. I'm going to watch this movie midway. I'm just going to keep talking to y'all. Thank you, Colette. Thank you, Colette. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Man, she ain't never coming up to the room, man. She abandoned me. She left me for the wolves, man. She abandoned me. Oh, I got to tell you guys something. So, thank you, Corinthia, man. She ain't never coming. She abandoned me. Thank you, Lisa D, for the chicken. There is Halloween in China, and I'm going to stream it this year. I'm going to stream Halloween this year. All the costumes the guys and the girls are going to wear, I'm going to stream it for you. I'm going to stream it for you this year. Get ready. Yes, Hannah. Well, Hannah, by the way, man, thank you so much, Hannah, for that galaxy earlier. Your evening time, my morning time, as we were walking around, when I was walking around the mall. I appreciate that, Hannah. I think I was lagging at the time when you sent it. So I don't know if I thanked you, but thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. E. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you couldn't sleep. Man, I'm telling you, you know what's one crazy thing about it, though? Is that ever since I started streaming, I've realized, like, Alberto Balili, thank you so much, sir. Ever since I started streaming, man, by the way, look at how long my nails are. I do need to go get myself a little manicure, although I've never had one. Maybe I should stream that. Daniel the Ogre getting a manicure. Thank you, Alberto Bellini. Maybe I should stream that. You know? You know what's kind of crazy about the years, though? I don't feel like my years have gotten any better, to be honest. Thank you, Alberto. I don't know, man. And thank you, Corinthia. Thank you, Alberto. I don't know. I didn't think it was worth it. Because sometimes when I stream for a long time, my year actually pops. Because I'm talking so much. So, I don't know. But hold on, I got to tell you guys something, though. So, this one thing I realized as soon as I started streaming. Thank you, Alberto, for all the roses. Thank you. Oh, Eileen, I'm clogged up all right. But I'm not talking about the years, though. Thank you, Leather and Pearls. Y'all, we got a new L here. We got a new L. Laura says, so bad. Yeah, Brittany, hold on one second. I'm about to tell you guys. Thank you, Alberto, for all the roses. Oh, I'm backed up all right. Believe me, I'm backed up. No, believe me, I'm backed up. By the way, we have a new L. I love it. I love it. Anyway, let me continue with my... So ever since I started streaming, I realized like just people. Now don't you don't have to change your name. Where's the other L? Well, you're gonna have to ask her that. She left me. Thank you, Richard. Left me. Anyway, ever since I started streaming, I realized like there's a lot of people in this world who are insomniacs, like who have a hard time sleeping every now and then. Thank you, Lydia. There's actually a lot of people at nighttime, like, because I've never realized people had this problem because I don't have this problem at all. No matter how bad of a day I have, when I hit the bed, I'm knocked out. Now I'm easy to wake up. I'm a light sleeper. This is why when Harry was living in the same room as me, his snoring would bother me because I'm a light sleeper. Thank you, Lydia, but I would never be an insomniac. Nothing would really keep me up. But I realized since I started streaming, is just how many people have a hard time sleeping at night. You know what I mean? And then that's why, like, when I stream at like 1 p.m. in the afternoon, which is like 1 a.m. on the East Coast, still a lot of folks watching me because they have a hard time sleeping. You know what I mean? So, like, I kind of realized, like, I kind of started to realize there's people. I think that the biggest thing, like, let me explain this to you guys, man. The biggest thing that streaming has taught me about, let me change the topic to something serious. On some of the things that streaming in front of, tens of thousands of people every single day has taught me, is that, this is going to sound incredibly idiotic, okay? But it's that this is a world where the internet allows everybody to be online at any time that they choose to on their phone. But I realized, like, it's a very, very big world out there, man. People have their own lifestyles. People have their own beliefs. People have their own ways of living. You know what I'm saying? And, like, people have the things that they like and the things that they don't like. The more I stream, the more I kind of realize one overarching thing is that you can't please everybody. You want to be liked by all your audience members, but you can't please everybody. Thank you, N.O. That's the number one conclusion I've come to since I started streaming, is that no matter what kind of content I make, no matter what kind of streaming I do, even if you feel like you have the most amazing stream of all time, you can't please everybody. There's always going to be someone who feels like, you did something that, you should have done something a little bit better, or you should have done something a little bit differently. So as someone who does like to try to please people as much as possible within the limits of reason, you kind of feel like, the more you do this, you kind of realize it's a very big and diverse world out there. People have their own opinions. People have the things that they like and they don't like, so. But to get a little bit deeper, let me tell you, you know what? I don't think he's watching right now, but there's one of my viewers. I don't think he's watching. I was having a conversation with him the other day. You know what? I do want to I should talk to you guys about this, my little bedtime talk. Y'all want to hear a little story? Y'all want to hear a little story? Y'all want to hear a little story? Yeah? All right, I'm going to tell you guys this little story. I hope Annis is okay with this. Annis is like my big sister. She's one of my moderators. She's like my big sister. I'm going to tell you guys a little story, man. So, you guys will probably remember, the reason why I don't think she's going to like it is because I don't like keep bringing up old stuff. But I've been so reflective lately about some of the things that have happened with the channel. Thank you, Lori. And thank you so much, Lori. And you know what? I'm going to bring the camera a little bit closer, man. Let me tell you guys the story, okay? Thank you, Julie. Right about 2 months ago, we had a little incident on our channel. Okay? Right about 2 months ago. The person to blame is myself. nobody else to blame. It's to blame myself. We had a little incident. We lost some viewers, whatever. We had a little incident 2 months ago. But the story is 2 months ago, after we had this little incident with the channel, a new viewer came to the channel and started supporting us. And I was having a conversation with him yesterday when I was on the train. I had like 4 hours to myself. And I was having a conversation with him. Like we were just texting. He was actually asleep in America. He lives in America. He was asleep. I'm not going to say his name, nor am I going to say anything personal about him. But I'm going to tell you what I wrote him, though. I was like, man, I really appreciate your support for the channel. But the reason why I remember you so vividly is because you came in and supported the channel at a time when we were really struggling. You were like that winter jacket when it's really cold outside. Like we really need a winter jacket. Like we really need to keep warm. And you were exactly what I needed at that moment. Like he texted me back when he woke up and, you know, he was like, I remember that day actually when I first came in, blah, blah, blah. And you know what I realized when I think about these things, this is for everybody who's watching. You know, there's a lot of people who've been with the channel for a long time. The Loris, the Jennifers, the Annises. The moral of the story is very simple. It's something I want to tell you guys. It's like when these things, this is the reason why I stream, by the way. It's not because, one of the reasons I stream is because I want to show you guys what China looks like, what Asia looks like. That was the original intention. Another intention I started streaming was to gain more followers for the channel. I've done all those things. I've shown you guys a lot of China. I've gained a lot of new followers. We're almost at 300,000 followers now. The reason I stream today and every single day is because I know we have people who really love the channel. Thank you, Nate, who's been here for me for so long. And if I feel like if I don't show up, it's going to disappoint them. But let me go back to the story, though, because I'm not finished with the story. There's this, people always like to say, and this is for everybody who's watching, and this is something this is another, so let me tell you the third reason why I stream. Let me get back to the main point. The third reason I stream is because streaming has actually allowed me to see people for who they are. And it's made me more self-aware. So much. Let me explain why. Listen to me on this. I'm going to explain this to you guys. You see people's true colors. Thank you, Mr. E. Thank you, Joey. You see people's true colors, not when things are going well. You see people's true colors when things are not going well. Thank you, Annis. Let me explain why. Yes, Joey, I did get a haircut. Let me explain the logic behind this. When things were not going very well 2 months ago, okay, listen to me on this. There were people who I had never heard of before. Taylorina, thank you. Who came out of the blue, attacked me, attacked the channel, left very nasty messages on Discord. I didn't respond to any single one of them. I left them up there. That's the type of person I call, I'm just going to give them a name. They're what I call the pile-on folks. Which means in your life, if you ever see yourself in a tough situation and those people around you, rather than helping you or getting your back, they actually pile on to your misery at a moment when you really need a pat on the back, that's the type of person you don't want to be. And that's not the person I am. Now, the contrary of what happened 2 months ago was there's another type of person who, when they see you struggle and have a hard time, they actually rally even closer to you. They support you in even more ways than before. Does that make sense? Two types of people. Thank you, Leather. And if it wasn't for those difficult moments, if it wasn't for those tough moments, okay, I actually never would have noticed the difference. And that is this is the third reason why I stream. Because I feel like, number one, obviously, it's good. I'm showing China, I'm showing Asia, I'm growing my followers. I'm getting closer with a lot of Americans back home. Another reason is I get to see people's I get to enhance my mind and learn so much more about people. Thank you, instructor. Thank you, Nurse Ratchet. And the reason why I tell you this story is when I was texting with this gentleman, and when he woke up, he texted me back. He sent me a long message. Something went off in my a light bulb went off in my head. What I realized was, this is what I realized. He had he had actually been watching the channel for a while. He never said anything before. He never made a comment. He was just a silent viewer of the channel. Thank you, Miss Terry. But in June, when all the shit hit the fan, and this man realized I was down. Not out, but down. He was like, that's the moment when I need to actually reveal myself. So all that is to say, there's a lot of folks like that in the channel who show us the most love and the most support. And that is one of the primary reasons why I try to stream every single day if possible. Because I want to see them. I want to see them pop up in my chat. I want to see them pop up in my stream. And I want to give them a good time. I want to show them some things that they might not otherwise see or know about. So that's the reason why I do it. So, you know what I mean? Like, there's just like so much that I've learned about human nature that when you sit in my shoes and you stream in front of tens of thousands of people every single day, we do close to 4 million, 4.5 million views a day, a month. You get to see this stuff. You get to see this stuff, man. You know what I mean? And like things like they kick off light bulbs. Thank you, Nana. Thank you, DJ Mo. And I'm not talking about gifts either. I'm talking about sharing the live stream. I'm talking about I'm telling you guys, man, there's so many things. I wish I could summarize all the things that happened to me in these last couple of months, like in a little essay. I wish, DJ Mo, Taylorina, thank you so much. I have an urge every now and then, like especially the last few weeks, where I feel like going on the Discord channel and writing a bunch of stuff. Like my inner emotions, a lot of things that I've seen. I feel like literally writing it on Discord. And then I stopped myself because I was like, man, Discord channel is a place for the viewers to have fun, interact with each other, tell jokes, man. And all of a sudden I come in here and I tell a serious story. I was like, man, that's not good. That's not good. I was like, I'm not going to do that, man. Thank you, TJ Murdo. So it's like, this is the thing that I'm this is like the number one thing is like, thank you, Taylorina. It's like every freaking, they always say this shit. There's like, there's two types of people in this world. There's people who like peanut butter and jelly, and there's people who don't like peanut butter and jelly. There's people who like pineapple on their pizza, and people who don't like pineapple on their pizza. They always say this stuff. But I really believe that there are two types of people in this world. I'm serious, man. People that when they see you down, but not out. Thank you, Becky Ridge. That rally even closer to you. And people that kick you and pile on when you are down, but not out, hoping to see you out. I really believe there are two types of people. I really, really do. The more I do this, the more I realize it. Thank you, it's me, Chanty. Now, with that said, though, my ass needs to stop putting myself in a situation where I alienate, certain segments of the viewers, So I have to be smarter about my actions and what I say, which is what I have done in the last couple of months. But it's like I'm learning as I go. I'm a new streamer. I just started 6 months ago, so I'm learning as I go. But it's like it's been such an eye-opening experience to do this. I mean, it's been such an eye-opening experience, and like for me, it's just been a blessing to be able to sit in this position and to kind of see it all unfold, Today I'm gonna drop one name. You know what? I'm actually not going to drop this name, but I'm going to tell you about one particular thing I remember so vividly. Thank you, Mela Chupa. I remember in June, in mid-June, when everything hit the fan, when the shit hit the fan. Thank you, Laugh Till. There was one gentleman who left me a very nasty message on Discord for everybody to see. Not a private message, a very public message. If you scroll back to mid-June, you could actually see that message. I had never heard of him before in my life. Thank you, Colette. Thank you, Colette. I had never spoken with him. I had never messaged with him. I had never talked to him in any way, shape, or form. Left a very long, nasty message for all 1,000 plus members of the Discord group to see on his way out. And it's in moments like that you find out about people's character and personality and their moral standards. That you can go out there and leave a very nasty message about a complete stranger and put it on the internet for everybody to see. Someone you've never spoken to once in your life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say who it is. It's all on Discord. Y'all can see it. I'm not ashamed of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed of it. What I'm trying to tell you guys is like, you see, my personality is like, I take it all in stride, but I remember everything. I remember everything. I keep receipts. I don't forget things. I didn't react. I didn't say anything to him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say anything, nor do I, but I remember everything. Oh, man. Man, my man just texted me. My man's over here, man. He just texted me, too. This guy I was talking about earlier. I mean, he said he got the cough, too, man. Yo, he messed up in the game, too. It's game over for him. Oh, man. Oh, man. Scott got the cough, too. Oh, GG, man. Game over. Something is going around. Thank you, guys. So, look. I'm not the most. Thank you, Nurse Colette. Thank you for sending all those subscriptions. So, anyway, let me. You know, since I'm in the mood for talking, man. Yeah, I am in the mood for talking. Thank you, Nana. I'm over here laying in this bed. I'm going to tell you guys so many stories of people, you know. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to change the topic to something a little bit different, okay? Thank you, Nate. I've actually been thinking about the last couple of days. Like, what are some things that I, who acts very, very manly, who acts very masculine in my live streams. Thank you, Taylorina. What are the things that I'm afraid of? What are the things that I'm afraid of when it comes to my life? What are some things that I'm afraid of? And I think the older I get, the more I realize what it is. Thank you, TJ Murdo. The older I get, the more I realize what it is that I'm afraid of. And the reason I bring it up is I've actually been thinking about it the last few days. What I'm the most afraid of is I have a lot of people who reached out to me in the last 6 months since I started streaming, saying that they see great things in the future for the channel. They see the channel being great and good things happening in the future. My greatest fear right now, Cyber V, thank you, Amadeus, thank you for the rose. My greatest fear is not living up to expectations and squandering people's good wishes for the channel. You know, I was texting with this woman. I was not texting. I was having a TikTok exchange with this woman the other day. I'm not going to say who she is. She's watching right now, actually. She's probably watching right now. Thank you, Mela Chupa. And she left me a message. One of the things she said was, you got a great future ahead of you. Thank you, Kabi. That's my biggest fear, is not being able to live up to what other people have said to me, which is they think we could do great things. That's my number one fear. And it's because of that fear, even when I'm sick, I still go out and stream. Does that make sense, everybody? It's because of that fear of not living up to it and failing that I'm doing this every single day, even when I'm sick. Does that make sense? It's not about about not caring about what too much what other people think. It's about because I feel the same way. It's because I feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we could be doing something even bigger and even greater as long as I keep working at it. And that's the reason why I do it. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Amadeus. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, Ian, for that comment. Thank you, TJ. So this is the reason why I go so hard, man. Like I do all these live streaming. You see, a lot of people, thank you, Amadeus. You know, a lot of folks, I feel like, you know, for me, thank you, Taylorina. So let me pause for a second. Man. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's not even about care or not care, man. Thank you, Sugarcane. I mean, of course, I care about the people, but it's like, these last 6 months have proven that this model works. You know, if you look at it right now, there's 800 people watching. Thank you, Lena, and thank you, German girl. There's 800 people watching, and I'm just laying in bed, just talking to you guys, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not out anywhere in China right now. I'm not showing you guys a food market. I'm not showing you guys anything. Thank you, German girl. I'm just laying in my bed right now. You know, and there's still people watching. And the thing I realized, and this is the biggest, because I know there's some of the people who are also doing this here in China, streaming, and this is my biggest word of advice for them. Thank you, Hannah, and thank you, Mountain. And this is an unsolicited piece of advice. When you guys are streaming in China and you're streaming on TikTok, thank you, Taylorina, you're streaming for an American audience. Like, you're not streaming for Chinese people, right? That's why you're speaking in English. If you were streaming for, thank you, Grumpy, if you were streaming for Chinese people, you would be using Douyin, right? You're streaming for American people everywhere in the United States. This is for all the people who are streaming in China, who are doing things that are similar. My sincere advice to you is that you have to find your own personality and you have to create your own brand. You know, you can't just go around and just say, let's keep it moving and copy other people's phrases, because the Americans who are watching are smart. They could figure it out. You got to create your own personality so that even on a day when you're just eating dinner, or even on a day when there's nothing to stream outside because it's raining cats and dogs, there are still people who are willing to come in and talk with you and have a conversation with you and listen to you speak. Because the core concept, a lot of you guys who are doing a similar thing in China, you guys are missing, is that you are focusing way too much. You are focusing way too much and you're not understanding the real essence of what this is all about. Yes, the Great Wall of China is amazing. Thank you, Rebecca. Yes, the Forbidden City is amazing. Yes, the Great Wall of China is amazing. Yes, all that is amazing. You are not a lot of y'all who are streaming in China, you have to understand the main concept is you. You have to be more than the Great Wall. You have to be more. You have to be the center. And you have to focus on creating your own personality and your own brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my honest, sincere word of advice this is an unsolicited word of advice for everybody who is doing something similar. You know what I'm saying? Because I see a lot of you guys are working really hard. It is hot outside. You guys are working. It is raining. You guys are working. You're bringing your family and your kids into this stuff, which I'm highly against. I've told you guys how I feel about privacy, you know, bringing your family members into this right here. I see how hard you guys are working. I see how hard you're working. Okay? And I respect your hustle. You know what I'm saying? But you got to make sure that you are original. You know what I'm saying? You have to have personality. You got to be original. It's me. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's my little spiel about that. Because I see these people working so hard, you know, working many hours, streaming many hours a day. And then, you know what I'm saying? They got to create their own personality. They got to create their own personality. That's what this is all about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got nothing but love for them. You know, some of them, they just straight up copy my content. That's fine. Copy is a form of flattery. But I hope you guys they realize, man, like, You got to create your own personality. You got to create your own brand. That's what Americans will respect. That's what they will follow and engage. You got to have your own brand. You know what I mean? They want to see originality. They want to see your jokes. They want to see your personality. Thank you, Tennille. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Colette. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So that's why I respect people. I respect their hustle a lot, man, because it's not easy to do this, man. Thank you, Neats. Because there's a lot of Americans who are doing this as well. There's an African American couple who's doing this. There's a couple of other people. There's a guy from Somalia who's doing this. You gotta have personality. Glinda, that's the whole key thing about it. Unfortunately, I have too much personality. It's gotten me in trouble way too many times in my life. I got way too much personality. Thank you, Lil Felix. Can you take some of my personality? Can you take some of it? You can have some. You can have some. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have some. You can have some. You can have some of my personality. I got too much of it. I'm not a hater at all. Thank you, Amadeus. Like, I respect their work and their hustle. Now, sometimes, man, I do feel like, man, a lot of it is like they're just copying and stuff. But, like, I respect recognize Rio. I respect hard work. And they are working hard, man. I respect that. I respect that, man. They just got to create their own brand. Anyway, and I'm watching this movie Midway right now. Man, they be hype. This is hype, man. This movie is hype. Man. I'm telling you guys, I love to stream. I love to do this. From the very first live stream I ever did, like, I knew this was it for me. I knew this was what I wanted to do. Oh, he just dropped one. Oh, he just dropped one. Oh, direct hit. Thank you, Ian. Direct hit. Man, I love this movie, man. Midway. Nothing like putting the Imperial Japanese Navy from World War II and seeing them. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you. Thank you, Yvonne. But you guys know one thing. You guys always ask me, like, when I go back to North Carolina for Christmas, am I going to show my mom's cooking? Thank you, Indigo Sky. Absolutely, man. I'm going to show you my mom's cooking. But what I'm not going to show you is my mom. I have a ruined life. I told you guys this before in one of my earlier live streams a few months ago. Thank you, Indigo Sky. I am responsible for my decisions in life. When I chose to become a streamer and a TikToker, that was a decision that I made with my life. I'm not going to drag my mom and dad into it. They got their own life. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to protect their privacy. You will never, ever see them on a live stream, ever. Not for no views. You could offer me 1 million views, and I would never bring my mom and dad into it. You know why? Because I chose to do this. I chose to do this, not them. And I am going to be accountable for my own actions. Win or lose. You could offer me 1 million. You could offer me 100 lions in a row. You could offer me 1 million viewers, and I would never show my parents on a live stream. You know why? Because this is my decision. This is my life. I'm going to be responsible. I'm never going to bring any family into it. Ever, ever, ever. So it's like, that's why, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, you guys kind of ask me, like, am I going to kind of, like, show you guys my parents? I'm like, actually, no. Because, that's the reason why. Because I wanted to. And this is the other thing. Like, I'm not going to bring Panda into a live stream either. She's got her own life. You know what I'm saying? She's got her own life. I'm never going to bring my business partner Panda into it either. I am fiercely, fiercely protective of her privacy as well. So she's never going to be on a live stream either. So it's like, I'm going to be the one to take responsibility for everything that happens in my live stream. It starts and ends with me. You know what I'm saying? So I did get a haircut, man. Man, Greg, man, I appreciate you, man. Messed up in the game. Dude, I love my people. I'm a dog. I'm a dog, man. I'm far from perfect. Thank you, Fally. I'm the opposite of perfect. But I'm very, very loyal. I think I have a good sense of what's right. And, I gotta tell you guys this. I was talking with Panda about this earlier today, actually. Elon, no matter how you guys feel about Elon Musk, he had this amazing quote I have to read back to you guys. Elon Musk had this amazing quote. He said, he said, you can tell a lot about a person by who his or her friends are. So if you look at this person and you look at who his or her friends are, you could tell a lot about this person. You could also tell a lot about this person if you look at his or her enemies. And after I read that quote, I actually sat down for a second. I started thinking about my life because I don't have that many friends at all. I have like maybe 5 or 6 friends in life, you know? And I started thinking about this. I was like, I was like, Sean, Sam, Ian, you know, maybe a couple of others that I call really good friends, you know, Ying Lu, you know, another guy in Seattle, I'm not going to say his name. I'm like, they're all amazing people. Like, I realized this, I was like, they are all amazing human beings. Panda, amazing human beings, raised well with good values. I always tell people this. So I have this one friend, his name is Sean, very handsome guy, very, very great guy. I met him when I was in my MBA program at Carolina, man. He was a year older than me. He doesn't watch TikTok, so he's not going to see this. He's also a pretty big shot at the old company, man. He's a senior manager at the old company I worked at. You know, I told him once, I said, Sean, you know what, dog? Like, if I have a daughter one day, like a young baby girl, if I have a daughter and she grows up and she's going to get married, I was like, I want her to marry someone like you. I said, I'm going to teach you. I was like, you need to go and find a man who's going to treat you the way Sean treats women. I said, I'm going to want my daughter to marry someone like you. That tells you the quality of the people that I've surrounded myself with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a great compliment you can give a man, especially a friend of yours, one of your best friends, when you say, if I have a daughter one day, I want her to marry someone like you. You see, because I'm very honest with myself. If I had a daughter, I probably would think twice about having my daughter marry someone like myself. Because I'm a dog. Sean is not a dog. One of my best friends, Sean, he's like the best man I've ever met in my life. Great moral principles, honest, loyal, smart as hell, went to Georgetown, well-read, well-traveled, treats people with respect. You know what I mean? I'm a dog. You know, I'm all those things. I'm well-educated. I'm very well-educated. I'm very well-read. I'm very well-traveled. But unfortunately, I'm a dog. That's very unfortunate, but I am a dog. Okay? So it's like, when I look at those people that I surround myself with, I was like, you know what? Elon's got a great point over here. I was like, Elon's got a great point. I've surrounded myself with some good-ass people. You know what I mean? Shit. Define dog, man. Man, he's a defined dog. First of all, you spell dog wrong. It's D-A-W-G. D-A-W-G, not dog. Dog. D-A-W-G. Dog. Thank you, Pat Zurich. You changed your username, by the way. It used to be called Pat Zurich. Yeah, man, I'm telling you guys. That's a guy I really want to stream with, by the way, man. If one day I could convince him, because he's already got enough money. Sean is like a multi-millionaire. He's got enough money. If one day I could convince him, thank you, Grumpy, to quit his job, and he probably is going to quit his job in like maybe the next couple of years and just retire. I want him to come and stream with me, man. You guys will freaking love him. Like, handsome, well-spoken, funny. Like, you guys will love him. If I could convince him, actually, if I'm maybe back in America, hopefully I can get him on the road with me for like a couple weeks. All the women who are watching, y'all will swoon. Oh my God, you guys will pass out when you see him. Like a genuinely handsome guy, like a very handsome guy. Long hair, like great, just a great. Great guy, man. Proud to call him one of my best friends. Beautiful. Man, let me see some comments, man. Let me see some comments. Man, I can't show you a photo of him though. I can't show you a photo of him. Should I show you guys a photo of him? I want to protect his privacy, man. I don't want to just show him a photo like that. Nah, I got a lot of people watching my show, man. I don't want to. I want to protect his. I want to protect his privacy, man. I don't do people like that, man. I don't do people like that. I don't do people like that, man. Cause he still works in corporate America right now, man. I don't want to get him in any type of, he still got a job. He's gonna milk that job for a few more years, get some more stock options, and he gonna get up out of there. He gonna get up out of there. Man, I'm not even gonna do it, man. I'm loyal to my friends. I ain't gonna show them out like that. Man, 700 is not a lot of people, but there's been over 21,000 views already. There's over 22,000 views, over 12,000 viewers already. Man, Nurse Ratchet is like just a quick look. Like just a quick look. I can't do him like that, but I will just tell you this, man. Trust my judgment. Very handsome guy. I'll tell you one thing. I'm keep something else very real with you guys, man. One of the things I've been real disappointed about is, man, you think I'm going to ask him out of the blue, I'm going to text him, hey, Sean, bruh, man, I'm sorry to bother you. I know you're at work right now in Seattle. Is it okay if I show you a picture of the 800 people right now on TikTok? What you think, brother? Text me back real quick. You think I'm going to send him this text message? Come on, man. Oh, I got to tell you guys a story, though. You know what? Since I didn't reveal his last name, you guys don't know who he is. I have to tell you guys the story. All right, I'm going to go deep on this. I'm going to tell you guys this crazy story. And this is also one of the reasons why I'm not married yet. All right, I'm going to tell you guys the story, man. Y'all ready? Okay. So Sean was like, literally like my best friend when we were at Carolina together. We went to every Carolina basketball game. He was a year ahead of me. Thank you, Jerry. And so he graduated a year ahead of me. And he went to go to Seattle to work for the tech company that I would later join a year later. Well, as fate would have it, I joined him in Seattle a year later, and this was in 2017. I remember one afternoon on a Sunday, I was laying in my bed just like this. I had just started my job like 3 months earlier. Thank you, Hostel 7. And I got a text message from him. All right, this is a serious story. So I got a text message from him, and he's like, I think my wife is cheating on me. Thank you, JP. He's married, by the way. He is 9 years older than me. So he's 42 now. He's 9 years older than me. He sent me a message in 2017. One Sunday afternoon, I was sitting in my bed. He just texted me out of the blue. Dan, can I borrow your car? Can you drive me somewhere? Because I think my wife is cheating on me. I'll never forget this. Let me tell you guys a story. I thought it was a joke at first, man. I thought it was a joke. I thought this was a joke. A Sunday afternoon, he just playing around, just a joke, okay? He was like, no, it's not a joke. This is what happened. I'm going to finish the story. It's a long story. Let me finish the story, y'all. He plays golf. Okay? He plays golf. And he left his golf bag in the back of his car. And the golf bag has a feature that if you lose it at the airport, you could use a GPS app to find your golf bag. Thank you, Kick Ass. And he was noticing that the GPS location of the golf bag, which was in the back of the vehicle, wasn't at where his wife was telling him where she is, because his wife took the car. They only had one car. Okay? So he asked me to drive him to go to the location of the golf bag, which he had saved on his phone. This is on a Sunday afternoon. I get this message at like 5 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon. Okay? Of course, I say, yes, of course. I'm not doing shit except watching TV. So I said, of course. I drive him in my vehicle to the address that the golf bag was seen in when his wife told him that she was working. And long story short, we realized that, long story short, I'm going to make the story long story short. It was a co-worker at a place that his wife worked at. The moral of the story is, this is one of my best friends. Someone I really look up to as well, because he's 9 years older than me. I remember that night, sitting in my car. I was in the front driver's side. He was in the passenger side. We was in front of his apartment. It was dark outside, late at night. My man's was crying in the car. And he said something I'll never forget. He said, I'm a good man. I treated her right. This shouldn't be happening to me. 7 years later, I still remember this. It's been 7 years. This happened in 2017. This is 2024 now. I still remember this. To see someone I looked up to when I was in my MBA program. He was 9 years older than me. Someone I looked up to so much smarter than me, so much more accomplished than me, sitting in my car 2 years after we graduated, 2017, a couple months after we graduated, on the passenger side with tears running down his eyes. That was a big, and they ended up getting a divorce. And he is super happy now. He has an amazing woman in his life. He's probably gonna get married again soon. But I've never forgotten that. After even 7 years, I've never forgotten that. And that's the reason why I fear marriage. I'm telling you guys, this is one of the reasons why I fear marriage. And this is why at age 33, I haven't gotten married. It's because because that night, sitting in that car, watching my best friend, one of my 2 or 3 best friends in this entire world, sitting in my freaking driver's passenger side, tears running down his eyes. We just drove freaking halfway across Seattle, okay? And that night, just sitting there, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't gotten married. That's why I'm afraid of marriage. Now, that story has a good ending. They ended up getting a divorce, which is unfortunate. But he found another woman that's amazing. She's amazing. And they have an amazing thing going. They have an amazing relationship. They're going to get married very soon, I think. But, so it shows you that things do get better. But this is also one of the reasons why I've never been married. I've never been divorced. I've never really opened myself up towards something that takes me on track towards marriage. It's because of things like that. It's because of fear that I've developed, watching people that I look up to. And that particular incident had a very, very profound impact on my life. Now, for some reason, man, as I was talking about my best friends, somehow that story came to mind. Obviously, you guys don't know his last name. I'm not going to talk about his full name. I'm not going to say anything more. This is just a story from my life that kind of explains why I'm at my age and I'm still not married. You know what I'm saying? I haven't read the comments, man. So I don't, man. Nah, she was stepping out, man. She was stepping out. She was stepping out. And the thing is, his ex-wife was actually a great woman. She was a great girl too. You know, things just don't work out sometimes. You know, and that's kind of another reason why, like, you know, I don't want the ladies to be upset when you guys hear me say this, man. That's also kind of the reason. That's also kind of a reason why I'm a dog. Like, to be honest with you guys, man. Like, the ladies who are watching this, I hope I'm not upsetting you when I tell you guys the story. You know, that's kind of the reason why I'm a dog in many ways. You know, is because, like, it's a defense mechanism you put up to protect yourself because you're afraid of getting hurt or you don't want to be hurt. So you act like a little dog because you know what I'm saying? It's really a vulnerability in many ways. You know what I mean? Does that make sense, everybody? Like, that's why, like, a lot of times when you guys see me, like, oh, man, he a dog. He is a dog. That's because, like, I'm kind of afraid of being hurt. So you got to act a little bit tougher than usual. You got to put on a little bit tougher air. That's why there's that dog in it. Because sometimes you're afraid of getting hurt. You know, and the older I get, the more I realize why that is. You know what I mean? The more Pirella is like excuses. Pirella's like excuses. You know, I'm not saying I'm not saying anything about women in general. I'm just talking about myself. You know what I mean? Just seeing what happened that time. It just kind of, I don't know, man. It's just like, you guys don't even realize like how shocking it was for me, because it was like, I don't know, man. It's just like, I'm gonna be very honest with you guys, man. Look, if I'm in a relationship right now again, and my girl stepped out on me, I wouldn't even be mad, to be honest with you. I wouldn't even be mad, because I'm a dog. And if she stepped out on me, I'll be perfectly okay with it. You know, I wouldn't be okay with it, but I wouldn't even be upset, because I'm a dog. But the reason why that episode made me real sad, man, was because my man is like my best friend, Sean, he's like an angel. He is like an angel. He is like, I told you guys this, if I had a daughter one day, I would want my daughter to marry someone like him. Like, just someone who is like an angel. Doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, loyal, smart, just like an amazing human being. And when I saw that happen to him, I was like, okay. I was like, all right, dog. If it could happen to him, and I'm like 10 runs lower than him, I'm like, yeah, that could happen to my ass too. So I'm gonna be a dog. I choose the way of the dog. I was like, I choose the way of the dog. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Anyway, that's a little story I wanted to share with you guys, man. That's something I've never forgotten. 7 years later, I still remember that. Nah, I'm telling you guys, man. I'm telling you guys. One of these days, I want him to stream with me on my TikTok. You know, I'm hoping to find a girl that he has in his life. I want to find a girl like that. You know, just someone who's like real, like the right one, like real down to earth. Just someone who you can't but help and look forward to be with every single day. Thank you forever. That's someone that I look forward to being with. You know what I mean? So I'm really looking forward to that. So hopefully, if it's in God's plans, I look forward to finding that one woman that'll make me so excited to wake up every single day next to her, and just like, that's what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? And I hope I'll find it. If it's in God's plans, hopefully I'll find it. Thank you, Big Al. So we'll see what God has in plan for me. I'll tell you what's not conducive to finding her. Me being on the road every single freaking day streaming. My dad was like, how you going to find her if your ass is on the road every single day? I was like, Dad, you got a damn good point. Shit. You know what I mean? I was like, Dad, you got a damn good point. Jeremiah 29:11. Dude, what happened to Colette? Where's Colette at? I hope she didn't get upset at my story and just leave. Maybe she had something to do. Did Colette leave? I hope she didn't get upset or something like that. Deb is like, you're not ready. Come on, Deb, hurting my feelings. Man. I'm trying to look at some comments now. Yeah, being alone doesn't mean you're lonely. I'm telling you guys, man, one of these days, you're not going to see me on TikTok no more. One of these days, you're going to... one of these days, I'm telling you guys, one of these days, you aren't going to see me. Thank you, Lisa Ann. I hope so. I hope so, Lisa Ann. It'll be on the TV. Man, thank you, Danica. Thank you. I know, man. I know. I hope you guys are right. I hope you guys are right, man. Yeah, the Brittany. Yeah, that's because I'm under the weather. I'm under the weather. We still got over 20,000 views already. We got 26,000 views already. Almost 18,000 viewers already. I know, man. I'm going to stream my wedding. That's a promise. I'm going to stream my wedding. Because first of all, I don't even want to have a wedding. I'm one of them guys that's just like, man, let's just go get the marriage certificate. You know what I'm saying? Save some money. Save it for the honeymoon. Go on a nice cruise ship or something. Thank you, Papa Rhino. Thank you, Papa Rhino. You said, I thought you went to Vegas. Linda, for real? Man, I'm telling you, but then again, you kind of realize, man, for a lot of girls, man, having a nice wedding, it means a lot to them. So I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna take the photos. I'm gonna eat the cake. I'm gonna do the dance. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna go through the whole thing. I know it means a lot to a lot of different women, to have a nice wedding. Hopefully, the one time in their life only happens once. Hopefully they don't get a divorce and they just, that's the one time they get married. But for me, thank you, Papa Rhino. For me, I just want to go get the marriage certificate and get it over with. I'm telling you, I'm so pensive and reflective lately. I'm not even tired. But here's the thing. My mom and dad have been married for 35 years. 34 years, coming up on 35 now. Obviously thank you, Ian. Thank you, Ian. When my mom and dad got married, they never had a wedding. My mom never wore a wedding dress because my dad was poor, man. My dad came from poverty, so he couldn't afford anything. They never had a wedding dress. They just had a nice dinner at my grandma's house, and they got married. And they've been married for 35 years. I've always told my dad this, though. I'm trying to tell my dad this again, actually. I was like, Dad, you should treat my mom to a wedding again. I was like, you guys should do... They're in their 60s now, but I was like, that shouldn't stop you from doing an actual wedding again. What's the word for that? A re-wedding? Isn't that what they call it? I was telling my dad this. I was like, Dad, you should do a re-wedding. You know what I'm saying? With my mom. You know what I'm saying? But my dad, my dad, one of them, you know what I'm saying? A re-party, a re-wedding. What did somebody just say? Yeah, a renewal. Yeah, right. A renewal of vows. I was telling my dad this. I was like, Dad, you should do this, man. I was like, Dad, you live in America now. Shit, you gotta do this. I was like, and you doing well in life. You should treat my mom to this. I don't want to put my parents' business out there, man. But like, I would love to see them do that. I would love to see them do that. All right, this movie's over, man. Well, you lucky, Ian. Your parents were married for 67 years. You lucky. You lucky. Hold up, man. Let me see who just left that comment. Tim, I don't know if you're talking about me or not, but This fall is going to be exclusive. We're gonna have some amazing live streams coming up this fall. We're going to go to Thailand. We can go to a lot of places. Oh, me, y'all, Tim, believe me. This fall, I'm gonna bring you guys so many new episodes. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna bring you guys so many cool live streams this fall. It's gonna be crazy. I'm working on a lot of things. No. My parents didn't go to the same college, man. They met actually through a matchmaker. That was the way they did it back then in China. People met through matchmakers. They met through a matchmaker. You know, can you guys imagine me going to a matchmaker? You know what I'm saying? You sit down, the matchmaker is like, tell me a little bit about yourself. Oh, yes, okay. I'm a dog. What else would you like to know? Oh, man. Nah, that ain't no front. Oh my God. Yo, pin that comment, Anis. Pin that comment, Anis. What the hell? That's crazy. That's crazy. Pin that comment, Anis. Oh my God. That's my moderator, Manis. Manis been married for 23 years. Man, he said, I've been a cougar before. Man. I saw that LBJ just came in. LBJ, Lee, I couldn't quite take the time off, but I did stay in. Thank you, Dream Inc. I did stay in and not go out. I hope so, L. I hope so. What up, Lee? I did stay in, Lee, so I could rest a little bit instead of being out on the road and taking more taxing on my 44 years, Josie. I love it. Anis, you were married at 17? Wow, ankle biter. I'm sorry about that. You've been married since 17, Anis? Wow. Laura, you've been married since 19? 18? Wow. You guys hit the lottery, man. I'm being honest with you guys, man. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys like this. If you guys ever want to watch a good, if you ever want to listen to a good song, it's actually based on a poem. There's a TV show based on the novel Romance of the Three Kingdoms. At the beginning of, by the way, man, y'all can't hear it, man, but I've been kind of passing gas for the last hour as I've been streaming. Hopefully that's a good thing. Hopefully it means that my body is getting over this cold. The mic is good and it ain't that good. I've been doing it under the covers, so y'all can't hear it. I love all the messages of people saying when they got married. I love that. Let me sit up a little bit. Hey, what do you guys think? $13.86. Half the price of what I usually pay in Shenzhen. So I feel like I got a good deal. Thank you, all things. I feel like I got a good deal. It's a little fade, right? Next time I'm gonna tell them to add a line to it. By the way, I got distracted, by the way. I didn't finish my story. So Anis, I wanted to say something. This is like regarding that Romance of the Three Kingdom thing. At the beginning of the Romance of the Three Kingdom, there's a song that plays. It's based on a Ming Dynasty poem. It says, the waters of the Yangtze River flows into the ocean. Along with it, it takes away all the stories of the men and women in the years past. All the things, whether we fail or succeed, in the context of time means nothing. Enjoying the journey. And the fact that you've been enjoying this journey with someone for 23 years, married already, who you know since middle school, you are so blessed. And that's a blessing I'm trying to find in my own life. So I'm very, very envious of you. Very, very envious of you in a good way, in a good envious, not a jealousy, a good type of envy. You know what I'm saying? I'm very envious of you guys who are married and have found that right person in your life. Because at the end of the day, man, I've made money before. You know what I'm saying? I've made accomplishments before. All this is going to mean nothing 50, 100 years from now on. I want somebody, man, who I could like really enjoy life with. I think it's time for me to find that person I could really enjoy life with and like really just slow down and feel the moments with. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, instructor. 37 years. Who just said that? Fourth marriage. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm 33. I'm 33 years old. I look younger. Well, not right now because I have a cold. So I'm looking a little bit older than usual. But I'm 33 years old. Thank you, Ian. She said, damn. Come on, man. She said, damn. Lulu said, damn. Come on, man. I'm 33, not 83. Come on, man. She said, damn. Come on, man. Did Linda just say stay single? Did Linda just say stay single? Yeah, everybody says this, but I'm not. I'm actually I'm approaching mid-30s, man. Married at 31, divorced 15 years later. Yeah, man, I'm 47 years. Oh my gosh. A lot of people saying stay single. It's kind of crazy, man. A lot of people be saying stay single. Thank you, Nook E. Nah, man, I can't. Wait. What did Laura just say? Married 20, divorced for 20. Oh, my God. I feel fine. Still a dry cough. I feel fine. Thank you, Mello. Man, I got a lot of... Yeah, enjoying some downtime. Absolutely. Nana been married for 49 years. Man. I together for 30. It took me 10 years. Oh, I like that, LBJ. I'm reading these comments. I'm actually reading these comments here. J Money said get married. I got y'all, man. He said, do you want to hear a joke? Come on, man. Nah, man. What up, JJ? You dated 10 years before you did it? Well, she was patiently, I'll tell you this, that's how you know you found the one. She was waiting for your ass for 10 years before she got married. Before she got the ring. She was a patient woman. Lee, you a lucky guy, man. She a patient woman. She a patient woman. I say that respectfully, Lee. You found a patient woman. You dated for 10 years. Oh, my God. You know, I kind of thought I was going to get married to my ex-girlfriend. I actually kind of suggested to her we get married. You know, it's been a year and a half. I still think about her now and then. It's probably not normal, actually. To be a year and a half after a breakup. and still think about that person. I don't know, man. That don't feel normal to me, man. It is. It's normal. Thank you, Stace. I did not ask, like, actually get down on one knee and ask. I did not do that. But I did say, thank you, Purevella and Lou. But I did say to her, I was like, we should get married. I did say that to her. Still think about her. Oh, Ian, I see your comment. It ended. It didn't end acrimoniously or anything. We don't talk anymore, but I think about her. She lives in Shenzhen. So my ex-girlfriend is in Chinese, it's called a Sheng Er Dai, which means a second generation Shenzhen person. I'm not gonna talk about her too much, man, because I have way too much respect for her to talk about her, and she's a great girl. All I will say about her is she lived in Shenzhen, so she grew up in Shenzhen. I'm not a Shenzhen local, so like, just to be able to see things from her perspective as a Shenzhen local was really a eye opener for me, just to see the way that she looked at the world. You know what I'm saying? She was a great girl. It just there were some things I don't want to talk about, man. It just didn't work out. And I was still a year and a half later, I still think about it. Man, let me change the topic, man. It's gonna make me sad actually to talk about this. Still think about it. Man, it made me kind of sad. No, I can't hit her up because she told me she wanted to. I want her to be at peace, man. I don't want her to think about me. I would never hit her up. I don't want her to be burdened by any thoughts of me, just so she can move on. But whoever she's with nowadays is a lucky guy. Lucky guy. Thank you, Super. Man, I'm just flipping through Chinese television right now, seeing if there's anything good on. Thank you, Super Brit. Thank you, Super. And you know, by the way, this is also the other thing you guys will realize about my personality. I don't want to speak for everyone, okay? But I'm just speaking for myself. I never try to speak badly about someone who used to be in my life and is no longer in my life. You know, whether that's a woman, a man, whatever. Thank you so much. Tina, no, I'm watching Chinese TV. Well, if you go to a Marriott hotel, yes, I'm at an $18 hotel room. So the answer is no. So if you guys are watching me and sometimes as I'm just talking to you guys, I'll talk about like an ex-girlfriend or something, or a friend who used to be a friend, now ex-friend. Thank you, Lulu. You'll never hear me say anything negative about them. Ever. Ever. That'll never happen. It won't not even happen one time. Because there's something about a dignified exit and a dignified memory that means a lot to me. So you guys, when you guys watch me, thank you, La Bonita. Oh, La Bonita is here. Why did I split? It was because of me. It just, man, there was just some things I couldn't. Man, there was just some things, man. It was because of me. Anyway, change the topic, man. Change the topic, man. Man, I would never speak negatively about anybody that's been in my life in the past, you know, and I always take accountability. It was totally because of me. I was the one who messed it up. But you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, Colette is back. I was asking, where's Colette? So I thought Colette heard my story. She was like, man, this is a bullshit ass story, man. I'm out of here, man. This garbage ass story, man. Trash ass story. She was like, this trash ass story, man. I don't want to hear this story no more. I'm out of here. I know, man. I know. You guys are all watching me right now. I already gave you guys a room tour, but for the folks who just came into this live stream, I'm going to show you guys the room yet again, just real quick from my room, okay? This is what an $18 hotel looks like. It's kind of messy right now, so don't judge. Don't judge. It's kind of messy. Okay, it's kind of messy, so don't judge. Yeah, I always get 2 beds if the price is the same. Usually 2 beds in China at a Chinese hotel is a little bit more expensive. But if it's the same price, I usually try to get 2 beds. I usually try to get 2 beds because I like to put all my crap on the other bed. Because usually a lot of these cheap hotel rooms that I stay in don't have a big table. They don't have a big table. They don't have a big desk. So I just put all my crap on the bed. This is $18. Everything is clean. The room has no bad smell. The AC works well. I got a nice TV to watch TV. So everything's good. Yeah, $18.50 a night. No joke, $18.50. Yes, Greg, they come and clean it daily, but I don't want them to come and clean. I always say do not disturb. I just tell them to bring me some towels. Oh no, let me get some water, everybody. Hold on one second. Let me get some water. Hold on one second. I've been talking a lot. Let me get some water. Get some water. Tina, if it's a squat toilet, I'm not staying in it. If it's a squat toilet, I'm not staying in that hotel. Yo, Derek, I'm laying down. I decided to lay down this evening. Well, your morning time. Derek, I decided I'm going to lay down. I'd listen to you. I was about to go to the food market 30 minutes away in the car. I was like, I'm just going to stream laying down. I'm just going to stream laying down. I did not eat another chicken, man. Chill your ass out, man. He said, did you eat another chicken? No, I don't have food poisoning. I do not have food poisoning. What I have is a cold. Have I ever stayed in those tiny apartments? No, I have not. Thank you, Linda Bird. Thank you, Mellow, man. I see you on it. Thank you, La Boo Boo. Oh, man, I appreciate that. I got a haircut for $14. Thank you, DP. 100 yuan on the money, $13.86. I was nervous this whole time when he was cutting my hair because I'm on the road, so it's not my regular barber. I think he did a decent job. Thank you, DP. And also, thank you, Romeo. Look, Derek. Negative COVID test. So I do not have COVID. I just have a cold. Find a local veterinarian. Jason says she's pregnant. I haven't decided yet. I gotta talk with my business partner. We'll figure it out because this depends on the weather tomorrow. If it rains in the morning or if I wake up, he said, you're pregnant, congrats. And let's see if I wake up feeling like a piece of shit tomorrow. What did I tip him? 0. This is China. We don't tip nobody. Man, what did I tip him? 0. We don't tip people out here in China. Man, y'all gotta stop with the tips, man. This is out of control with the tips. Yeah, there's no tipping in China, man. See, look, a lot of Americans are mind blown right now. Shelly is mind blown. They don't do that over there. We don't tip out here in China, man. There's no tipping. Yes, I'm in Shijiazhuang. Thank you, DP. Oh, by the way, man. Yeah, hey. What's the most ridiculous thing y'all been asked to tip? What's the Colette? I saw that comment. What's the most ridiculous thing y'all been asked to tip? By the way, welcome our new moderator, DP. We have a brand new moderator, DP. Thank you so much, DP. Your doctors. 18%. Take out food. A drive-through. Let me tell you something. If a drive-through asks me to tip, I'm going to be committing a drive-by later. Thank you, Jess. Great to see you, Jess. I got a haircut, Jess. If I'm asked to tip at a drive-through, I'm going to be committing a drive-by later, man. Okay? Let me tell you this. You were asked to leave. Yeah, I'm also under the weather, Jess. Okay, so here's the question. This because I haven't been back home in 5 years. Thank you, Kimberly. So here's my question. If you are, let's say, at a Starbucks and you order a coffee, they turn that tablet around and they ask you to click on how much of a tip. If you click no tip, can they see it? Can they see that you've given no tip? They could see it. Hey, in Charlotte, North Carolina, Kay, who just said, is that Oliver? Oh, Big O is watching. So they could see it. Okay. So have you ever had a case where you hit no tip and they give you a look or they made you feel awkward? Has that ever happened? See, okay, they gonna talk shit about you. They don't care? Nah. Yes. Okay, now here's a $1 million question. I didn't know Oliver was watching. Oliver, I want you to answer this question. And I want that comment to be pinned if you're still watching, Oliver. What do you be tipping out here these days, Oliver? With your cheap, stingy ass. What you be tipping out here these days, Oliver? What you working with out here? Tell the people. Tell the people who's watching right now. 25%. 25% of what? 25% of the whole bill? Or 25% of the Coca-Cola drink that you ordered? 25% of what? The whole bill? You capping and you know it, man. What your capping ass, man. You capping and you know it. You capping, man. Oliver, you capping and you know it, man. 25%. Man, get up out of here. 25%. Wow, Oliver changed on me. When we was, man, this is some bullshit now. When I was in college and I was hanging out with Oliver, one of the most frugal people I know. And now he became a big shot doctor. Now he out here tipping 25%. Which is actually what I tip as well. I'm usually a 20% guy when I'm back home in the States. Like, being honest, I'm a 20% guy. But you see now, Oliver's a big shot doctor. He out here tipping people 25%. I'm not in his life anymore. I'm 7,000 miles away. I miss everything. You see that? I miss everything. The Oliver that I got was the stingy ass version in college. That's the version of Oliver I got. Okay? The new Oliver, who is so generous, not in my life in any way, shape, or form. You tell me, isn't that some bullshit? I miss everything. Isn't that some bullshit over here? Isn't that some bullshit over here? 25%. You need to chill, bro. 25%. You the one that escalated everything. Thank you, Mr. Perfect. Thank you. What did you just say? Orange juice, chicken, eggs are to be avoided when you have a cough. Jesslyn Tan, orange juice, chicken, and eggs is all I've been eating since I've had a cough. What do you mean? That's the only thing I've been eating since I've had a cough is orange juice, chicken, and eggs and beef. What are you talking about? Are you serious? Or are you just kidding me? Are you joking? Is this a joke? Man, your food was $24. Use the 50. They asked it. Hey, Oliver, I didn't know you were watching, by the way. So, here you go. Negative COVID test. I'm negative for COVID. I know why I'm not getting any better these last few days. Because of the lack of the mushu. If I had some mushu right now, I'd be so much better. If I had some mushu, I'd be so much better right now. I ain't got no mushu. That's the problem. What up, Sheila? That's the problem. Damn. Got a little coughing attack. He said, you have emotion, twin. You sound like Sketch. Like, because I got motion. He said, you've been watching Sketch too much on Twitch. Oh. Man, this is the thing about Chinese TV, man. Finally found a movie to watch. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We got La Bonita. My Ricola is almost finished. I ate like 12 pieces of Ricola. I know, LBJ. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum. Thank you, Marnell. Thank you. It's amazing how many people know my name. It's crazy when you start streaming. It's amazing how many people know my name out here, man. It's crazy. I know. What time is it right now? What time is it on the East Coast? I'm watching this movie called Chinatown. Not the American Chinatown movie. The Chinese movie called Chinatown. It's 1 p.m. Oh my God, it's 1 a.m. How long have I been streaming? Oh my God, I've been streaming for 2 hours. Bro, I gotta get up out of here. I gotta go to sleep, man. I didn't realize this was possible. I've been streaming for 2 hours. I gotta go to bed, y'all. Time is flying by when I'm just chatting with you guys, man. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. I gotta go to sleep. This is crazy. Thank you, Claudia. That's crazy. I gotta listen to Linda. I gotta go to sleep. Thank you, D's Nuts. Thank you, L, for the hug. Thank you, D's Nuts. Man, I appreciate you, Stars. Appreciate everybody. Thank you, LBJ. Thank you, guys. Hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow morning in good form. You're tonight. You're Friday night. Hopefully, I'll be in good form. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, La Bonita. Thank you, Yvonne. I'm out of here. I'm going to go get some rest. Good thing is I've already brushed my teeth, so all I need to do is wash my face, and I'm going to bed. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Colette, Ian, Annis, Jim, and Ian. Thank you, guys. So I'll be back on Friday night USA time. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Instructor. Thank you, L. Thank you, Annis. Thank you, LBJ. Thank you, everybody, man. Thank you, Arashi and Daniel. Hey, Arashi, thank you for all the love. Thank you, yeah. Thank you, Joey. I'm out of here. I'm out. That's right. Hopefully I'll feel good. Thank you, Danica. Thank you, Rodolito. I love to talk, man. Shit, if I don't talk, I'm gonna lose all my English, man. So I have to talk. Thank you, Laura and Rodolito. I'm out of here, everybody. I'm out of here. Thank you, Alberto. Appreciate you, Alberto. Thank you, Laura Decker. I'm out of here, everybody. Have a, yes. Colette, yes. I messed up in the game, man. Greg's still watching. I messed up in the game. Hopefully everything will be good by tomorrow morning, my Friday night. My voice is already sounding better. I already sound better, so everything should be okay by tomorrow morning, Friday night. So I should be good. I'm gonna see you guys later. Thank you, Jen. Much love back to you guys. Go to Bible study. Thank you, L. I'm gonna open up my iPad. It might not be Bible study though. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, LBJ. Arashi said, don't do it. Because she said, don't do it, I'm going to sleep. I will not do it. I will not do it. I'll see you guys later, man. Thank you, MLS. Thank you, Blake Hale, man. I appreciate that. I'm out of here. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great Friday. Thank you, Denise. Have a great Friday, everybody. I'm out of here. Thank you, Smiles. I'm out of here, everybody. Clean my pipes out here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care. I'll see you later, man. See you guys later. Bye-bye, everybody.